Track 1. This conversation between Sam and Anna covers their habits on social media, how they use it for news and staying connected, and how they manage its potential distractions.
Hey, Anna, do you spend much time on social media?
Hey, Sam. Yeah, I do. I usually check Instagram and Facebook every day. How about you?
Same here. I'm mostly on Twitter to keep up with the news. It's a fast way to stay informed.
That's true. Social media has become a big source of news for me too. But sometimes, it can be overwhelming.
I agree. There's so much information, and not all of it is reliable. How do you manage that?
I try to check the source before believing anything. And I limit my time online to avoid getting distracted.
That's a good strategy. Do you use social media mostly to connect with friends or for other things?
Mostly to stay in touch with friends and family. But I also follow travel and cooking pages for fun. What about you?
Same here. I follow a lot of sports pages. It's a great way to catch up on the latest matches.
Do you think social media has a positive or negative impact on people?
It depends on how you use it. It can be great for staying connected, but it can also be distracting or even harmful if used too much.
I agree. It's all about balance. Do you ever take breaks from social media?
Yes, I do a social media detox sometimes. It helps me focus on real-life activities.
That sounds like a good idea. Maybe I should try that too.
It depends on how you use it. It can be great for staying connected, but it can also be distracting or even harmful if used too much.
I agree. It's all about balance. Do you ever take breaks from social media?
Track 2. This conversation between Lily and Mark discusses their social media habits, how they try to manage their time online, and the balance between the positive and negative effects of social networks. It highlights important aspects such as fake news, social media addiction, and digital detox.
Hi, Mark. Do you spend a lot of time on social media?
Hi, Lily. A bit, but I try not to. I usually check Instagram and Twitter for updates. What about you?
I use Instagram a lot too, mostly to follow travel pages. But sometimes, I think I spend too much time on it.
Yeah, social media can be addictive. Do you think it affects your daily routine?
Definitely. I sometimes find myself scrolling through my feed when I should be doing something else. How about you?
Same here. It's easy to get distracted. I've been trying to set time limits for using social media apps.
That's a good idea. Do you think social media is mostly positive or negative?
I think it can be both. It helps people stay connected, but it also spreads a lot of fake news and creates pressure to keep up appearances.
True. I've seen so many fake news stories recently. How do you make sure the information you see online is accurate?
I usually double-check the source and try to stick to reliable news websites. What do you do?
Same. I also try not to share anything until I'm sure it's true. It's important to be careful online.
Absolutely. It's great to stay informed, but we have to be responsible with what we share.
Totally agree. Maybe I should take a break from social media and enjoy more offline activities.
That sounds like a great idea. Sometimes a digital detox is exactly what we need.
Track 3. This conversation between Lily and Mark discusses their social media habits, how they try to manage their time online, and the balance between the positive and negative effects of social networks. It highlights important aspects such as fake news, social media addiction, and digital detox.
Hi, Jake. How often do you check your social media accounts?
Hi, Emma. I check them several times a day. It's hard to keep up with everything otherwise. How about you?
I try to limit myself to once or twice a day. I find it can be distracting when I check too often.
I can understand that. Sometimes, I find myself wasting too much time on social media without realizing it.
Exactly. Do you follow a lot of different accounts, or just a few?
I follow a wide range of accounts, from news to sports to entertainment. It helps me stay informed and entertained.
That's a good mix. I mostly follow accounts related to my hobbies, like cooking and travel.
Sounds interesting. Have you ever found something useful or inspiring on social media?
Yes, definitely. I've discovered some great recipes and travel tips. But I also have to be careful about what I believe.
That's a smart approach. With so much information out there, it's important to verify before accepting it as true.
Absolutely. I also take breaks from social media to focus on real-life interactions.
That's a great idea. Balancing online and offline life is key to maintaining well-being.
Definitely. Do you have any tips for managing social media use?
Setting specific times for checking your accounts and turning off notifications can really help.
I'll try that. Thanks for the advice, Jake.
No problem, Emma. Glad I could help.
Track 4. In this conversation, Nina and Tom discuss their social media habits, including how often they use it, its impact on their mood, and strategies for managing their use. They talk about the benefits and drawbacks of social media and the importance of finding a balanced approach.
Hey, Tom. Do you use social media a lot?
Hi, Nina. Yes, I do. I spend a couple of hours daily on different platforms. How about you?
I use it less frequently, maybe an hour or so. I mainly use Facebook to keep in touch with friends.
That's cool. I use Instagram and TikTok a lot for entertainment. Do you find social media helpful?
Yes, it can be useful. I get news updates and stay connected with people. But sometimes it feels overwhelming.
I understand. There's so much content out there. Do you ever feel like taking a break from social media?
Occasionally, yes, I try to take breaks, especially when I need to focus on work or study.
That's a good idea. Do you think social media affects your mood?
Sometimes it does. Seeing too many perfect pictures can make me feel inadequate.
I get that. It's easy to compare ourselves to others online. Do you follow any accounts that inspire you?
Yes, I follow a few motivational pages. They help me stay positive and focused.
That's great. I think using social media mindfully can make a big difference.
Absolutely. It's all about finding a balance that works for you.
Agreed. Maybe we should both try to use social media more consciously.
I'll definitely give it a try. Thanks for the chat, Tom.
No problem, Nina. It was great talking to you.